The Netflix documentary Jerry Springer Fights Camera Action is out now, and with it has come a whole bunch of new information about Springer's hit talk show and the seedy history therein. Today on ScreenRant, we take a look at the biggest reveals.
I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize for everything I've ever done.
Executive producer Richard Dominick is given and takes a lot of credit for the evolution of the Jerry Springer show, from just another talk show to the trashy sensation that it became. He's described at one point as being like a mob boss in his tactics. He was also behind the show's most outlandish ideas, including the Clanfrontation episode, wherein members of the Ku Klux Klan were welcomed onto the program, leading to an all-out brawl that would dictate how the show moved forward.
I want the show to demonstrate outrageousness, yes.
Guests were given star treatment by the production and encouraged to drink and party prior to coming on the show. Basically anything to get them as frenzied as possible prior to taping. They were also made to rehearse with producers so that their performance could be as crazy as possible. This process was called getting Springered and was important in keeping up the energy of the show.
It was vulgar, it was vile, it was exploitative.
One tactic used by producers to keep guests from walking off was to decline to pay for their return flight home if they didn't stick around for the whole episode. This becomes a damning detail in the case of Nancy Campbell, a woman who was murdered by her ex-husband following the airing of their episode of the show in July 2000. According to her son Jeffrey, she was denied airfare home to Florida following the taping due to her refusal to continue the program. While she did eventually make it home, it was only months later that she was brutally killed, a crime seemingly prompted by the episode itself.
I can't comment further.
Do you
Okay?
remember those people at all?
No.
One producer, Toby Yoshimura, gives us quite a bit of illumination of the Jerry Springer show's inner workings. This includes his belief that Richard Dominick avoided a subpoena following the Nancy Campbell killing by taking the entire crew to Jamaica for the filming of a special episode. While Dominick and the show deny this being the case, it's worth noting that it seems to have worked, as no subpoena was ever brought forward.
That's a great coincidence.
Yoshimura also reveals a disturbing incident in which he procured a story of a sex worker and her father who wouldn't stop ordering her services through her website. The two of them were brought to Chicago for the show and placed in separate hotels. However, when Yoshimura went to check on the young woman, he discovered her father was there in a bath towel, seemingly having just finished a sexual encounter with his daughter. The event was what led to Yoshimura quitting the show, although he would briefly return in 2006.
Till next time, take care of yourself and each other.
Those are our big takeaways from Netflix's Jerry Springer documentary. Let us know in the comments what you thought, and thanks for watching ScreenRant.